post office. Are you no longer accepting damaged content claims for Ground Advantage and Priority Mail anymore, even though you claim that there's insurance up to $100 for USPS Ground Advantage and Priority Mail? Resellers, let's talk about it. Well, hey, Madcap Toys fans, you are back in the toy barn. I hope you are having a fantastic midweek and things are going super fantastic for you. But before we begin, if you haven't already, okay, what are you doing? Subscribe to the Madcap Toys family. We want you to be a part of us. Also, make sure you hit the bell for all notifications because each and every time we upload content, of course, you're going to be the first to know, and comments, you know we love them, so just keep them coming. It's been pretty decent so far. I'm filming this on a Sunday afternoon, which is usually the time that Daren lists some items, kind of looks into things, helps me out finding the stuff that's sold on the weekend. And then we do what we call, as you guys do, fulfillment, which means we try to do our best to find and pack as many items as we can for the Monday AM. So in the middle of that, almost got that finished, but in the midst of things, and I thought I'd come out here in the toy barn to talk to you a little bit and also share with you some things that we sold on Poshmark as well. Before we do that, yeah, what do you guys think about what I just said in the intro? Post office, are you now getting to the point, or have you ever gave money back to resellers on damaged goods that have went through the post office? You guys say that with Ground Advantage, that all Ground Advantage items are insured up to $100. There's nothing that the reseller has to do, that except that they do have a claim, they go ahead and submit it to your website. And if you show proof and you do everything that they say you're supposed to do to get your money back on that damaged item. I don't know about that. I'm going to tell you the story and then you tell me what you think and share with me. But before I even go into that, I have, over the last couple of years, have probably submitted maybe about 3 damaged content claims, and they were all denied. Yeah, they were all denied. And before you start typing in the comment section, I did everything that the post office wanted us to do. Yes, I filled out the form on the website completely. I went to the upload files and I screenshotted the order, and I also showed the damaged goods on the items that were damaged, listed the proof of value, the whole bit, and still got denied, even including Priority Mail, which you think, okay, because that's been around a little bit longer. I've also had other YouTubers contact me before this video and say, yeah, best of luck, because we haven't received any money from damaged content claims either over the past year and a half or so. So I don't know what's going on with that, but what's up with that? So I'm going to tell you the story behind it and why I'm talking about it. So this, probably the last week or so, I had sold, and I'll put it up on the screen, this little item right here. I sold 4 of these frosted trees. And when I saw the sale, of course, my heart jumped a little bit. Went, whew, it's a pretty nice sale, close to about $50 or so. And I was excited, but also in the back of my mind, I was like, oh, it's glass. Ugh, I hate shipping glass. I thought, ugh, what am I going to do? I thought, well, we just got to do what we got to do, right? So I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I got a Ground Advantage box. I put a layer of thick bubble wrap on the bottom. I individually wrapped all 4 trees into the box, but not just that, I taped them all kind of close together, but in between that, the layer of the bubble wrap on the bottom, and then singularly doing each tree, I also put a blanket of bubble wrap on top, but I also kind of taped them together, and they were really nice. They weren't snug in the box, but they weren't going to roll around. Nothing was on top. Everything was right where it needed to be, and had everything set. I also wrapped the box really good. I also wrote fragile all over the box. I mean, all over the box. And carefully took it to the post office, told my postmaster, hey, be careful, it says fragile. She thumbs up, it was good. And I thought, okay, it's going to make it from southern Indiana to Georgia. We're going to do this. So, late last night, on a Saturday night, about 10 to 11 p.m., very late, I get a letter, and this person said, I received all 4 of the trees, all of them arrived safely, but one, show you that, the damage there, was beyond repair. It was broken in several pieces. And then all they said is, they didn't ask for a refund. They said, send me a replacement. Well, I have a couple of these trees left over, and I could easily wrap one in a box, send it out. But if you think about it, the price and the discounts that this person got with the trees, because if you buy 2 or more, I think it was 10% off. If you buy 3 or more, it's 15% off or 20% off, something like that. I don't know. I'd have to look at the listing. They received about $8.80 in discount. By the time I would put it in a box to ship it, it would cost way more than the damaged item. Way more with shipping. So I immediately wrote to her. I apologize. I'm sorry for that. I have contacted, the post office for more further information in regards to this. And I sent her a full refund, minus shipping, minus with the discounts, for that 4th item. I apologize. Here is the money for the 4th item. I greatly appreciate it, which was nearly $9. Now, with this, after shipping was out, fees were out, discounts were out, I didn't even make, with the 4 items, barely, even after the refund, about $4.50 per tree. It was just minimal. So I got my money back on buying the tree, but just minimal change on each one. So I thought, this will be good. This will kind of close the deal. She's got 3 of them that came out great, and she's got the money back on the one. Life is good. Well, it wasn't, but a few minutes later, I get an email saying, I either want refund on all 4 of the trees, or I don't want them at all. So send me a label now. And I thought, okay, number one, they're contacting me late night on a Saturday night. They got their money back. They see it on the 4th item, and they want me to pay for them to ship back the 3 trees plus the broken one. Yeah, they wanted to ship back the broken one. I didn't respond late last night, and I haven't heard anything this morning, but I thought, okay, I already did the deal. I apologize. I gave the money back on the 4th item. I don't know what gives, but I'm waiting to see what happens from here. So anyway, back to the post office thing. So I thought, okay, I want to make sure that I'm doing this right with the claims, because you know how you second guess yourself onto making sure you're doing damaged content claims or lost content claims properly, so that way they don't get denied. So I did listen to a couple of very well known, my husband watches them as well, YouTube resellers that had a video specifically on how to do that, and I may do one myself. That way we have it here to show you, to make sure if you have to file a claim, whether it be for priority mail or ground advantage, that you've got it down pat. So anyway, I went to that website and I listened to them, and then I went to the website and did exactly what I was supposed to do, except with my own information. So I hit send. So far, they said, we received your claim. So far, they wanted me to provide a survey on how easy the claim was to file, but I didn't even touch that because, again, I haven't got a response yet, and I don't expect a response for at least a few days to a week, because I understand how that goes. So I put it in exactly the way. So, but I was told within the couple of resellers on their videos, they said, if you send in a damaged content claim to USPS post office, best of luck to you, because they said I've sent in about 3 claims, and they filmed this around February of this year, and they said we've never received any money back from those damaged content claims, and they were denied. They said on the lost ones they did, or the misplaced ones, but they did not for the damage. So let me know in the comments below if you have received something similar where you had some of this is damaged. They showed you the pics, and you went to the USPS.com website to fill out a claim. Did you receive your money back on that item? Did you not receive your money back on that item? Let me know in the comments. We would love to hear from you. But yeah, Is ground advantage and priority mail, is that even worth feeling like you're feeling good that they say that they insure up to $100 for items when you almost know in the back of your head it will do no good because you're not going to get paid back for the insurable. I mean, insurance is you're doing something at a risk, right? I'm in insurance, health insurance, but you're doing something at a risk, but you're insured. You pay that extra money for that in case there is an issue or an instance that your item will be covered up to a certain amount. You think you get that feeling, right? You get that feeling that, hey, at least I have that to back me in case something happens. If they don't honor that, you have nothing that backs you, resellers. You have nothing that backs you if you ship it out. Again, we look at it and say, and you're probably saying this on the TV or PC or your phone, what are you going to do, Kathy? There is, you could try to do, UPS, FedEx, all of that and the like, and just quit the post office altogether. Yeah, but there's also things with the other carriers. Does it repeat itself? Do you have trouble with it if you received a damaged item claim? I don't know. There's not much you can do because we have to use the system, and that's what makes it disheartening, because if I feel like they don't keep up to their word, even when you do your part as a reseller to package it correctly, write fragile all over it, and let the postmaster know that it's breakable. What can you do from that point in your post office to the point that the item goes to, or whatever state or whatever city it's going to with that person? You have no control over it. So let me know what you think. And I will try, if I remember it right, to let you know in upcoming videos what the response is from the post office. Right now, as of today, because it was less than 24 hours ago, we have nothing right yet. So I'm going to do something a little bit different today. We got some what's sold, but we're going to talk about Poshmark, because Poshmark and Mercari seem to have it to where we've kind of put it aside when we do get sales, because we're so busy talking about Madcap Toys, the Madcap Toys Plus on eBay, and some of these get missed. So I'm taking today just to talk to you about Poshmark. Now, also too, and I'm going to probably do a video on this as well, but just a briefer, if you are a Poshmark seller, the Poshmark is no longer honoring priority mailboxes. Those are gone to the wayside. So Ground Advantage is what they're bringing up now, but their shipping price has gone down. So it's gone down to, I believe, don't hold me to it, it's like $6 and change. It's either $6.39 or $6.49. I'll check it and put it on the screen to show you, but they're doing Ground Advantage now, so you have to use, of course, Ground Advantage boxes to ship those items out. So that started on the 12th. So I have a Poshmark item to send out in the AM today, and so yeah, Ground Advantage is going to be, but I'm actually excited because the shipping is going to be significantly cheaper. So I feel like more and more people are going to come to Poshmark to enjoy the better shipping. So thankful for that. All right, 15 items, Poshmark. Let's get going. And I do have it pulled up and ready to go as long as I pull up the right browser. All right, here we go. Yes, so we're going to start from the bottom to the top. So the very first one, when I started the Closet Guru, that's what the Poshmark's called. It's not Madcap Toys Plus. This is an old account that I used and kept. I started thrifting at Goodwill's a little bit. So I not only listed, items that I either grew out of or clothing that I had bought and it didn't fit right, or someone said, you want some of these used pieces of LuLaRoe leggings or whatever to start. I started putting those on and listed them and sold them a little bit, but not in a great amount. It wasn't great big. But I started thrifting, and I also found a pair of these shoes that I'm going to put up on the screen. Not my size, of course. Well, actually, it is my size. Okay. But I put these up on the screen, and I bought those. I bought a dress and bought a couple of other things, but it just seemingly, I wasn't really getting the rhythm of continuing to invest in clothing until I started getting the Target palettes. and then started adding to the Poshmark account. My Poshmark account is under 1,000 items. It shows more if you check the Closet Guru at Poshmark, but it's because Poshmark, if you don't already know, includes your sold items in the number, which I don't understand that, but they do that. And so just recently I sold these pair of shoes and was super excited about it because it was one of the first things that I ever bought for to sell on Poshmark. Gianni Benny, glossy chocolate brown heels, size 9 medium. And I did show that there was a couple of little, because they were used, a couple of little scuffs on the heel. Very light, but still we always want to show everything, you know, especially if it's a used item, if there's any damage there. And these shoes paid, I think back then, before Goodwill prices shot to the moon, I think $2.99 for them, I think, or less. And I sold them for $15 plus shipping to boot. So made my money back and then some. 5 stars, order is complete, and just super happy about that. And next up, we sold a little dog. This was found in a Target pallet. I do have a pink one of these dogs, and you could tell that the box had a little bit of an issue there on the back of the hook, I think it was. But still beautiful, the same, still worked beautifully. Eolo Toys, Jiggly Pets, Pup Walking Barbie. Can tell where my brain is today. Barking Puppy Dog, blue, new damaged box. And this cute little dog sold for $12 plus ship. So it's like a little silicone-like dog. It kind of shuffled with his feet, doing little barking sounds. And it made a little music noise. It was cute. Very, very cute. And again, I do have the pink dog left. All right. And next up, it's funny how we always sell 2 items in the exact row, but 2 different buyers. It's really cool. And this was towards the end before we got the cool weather. And now we're starting to get a little bit of the warmish September weather again before we get back to the cool. So I have sold out of these shorts. You'll probably be hearing them in the upcoming videos. But I sold 2 pair. One, it's the Ava and Viv Women's Plus Size Mid-Rise Jean Shorts, Medium Wash, size 16W. And this pair sold for $15 plus ship. And this other pair sold right after that, got a 5-star review, same thing, and it sold for $15 plus ship as well. Love those when they all come together on that. And next up, this was actually a gift for someone, and they let me know that, and I got it right out to them before the holiday there. That happened. Hallmark Cap 1000, when a child is born, so is a mother. 4 by 6 inch white wood frame, and I had 2 of these, and I'm already sold out on both. And this particular one that sold on Poshmark sold for $12 plus ship. Very, very nice. That was found in a Target pallet as well. Next up, I got more of these. I think a couple, maybe a few, but got these in a Target pallet. Disney Doorables Encanto collection. Peak 9 exclusive figures. My granddaughter Adeline loves Disney, and she loves the Encanto series. 5-star on this one. This one sold for $19 plus ship. Really love those. And next up, Poshmark is clothing, right? So we sold a men's long sleeve Henley shirt from Goodfellow and Company. Colors Vineyard Grape. Looks really pretty. Or handsome, I should say. Size extra large, and this one sold for $15 plus ship. Very good. Very good for a Target pallet, because usually on a Target pallet, at least with our supplier, we usually pay about $1 a piece for clothing. So it's gorgeous. It worked out beautifully. Next up, from also Goodfellow and Company, this is a pink striped short sleeve crew neck t-shirt. Size large, and this one sold for $15 plus ship. And been selling some more Halloween costumes. It's coming up, as you guys know, very, very soon in the next, what do we say, 1, 2, 3, 4, about 7-ish weeks or so. This is from Harry Potter. Harry Potter Wizarding World toddler costume, size medium, which would be in the toddler world between 3T and 4T. And this one sold for $15 plus ship. Kind of put it down a little bit. You go to retail, they're paying about almost $30 plus double the amount. So selling this for $15 was great, considering I only paid $1, maybe $2 for this outfit. So beautiful. Next up, another Target palette item. This is a puzzle, brand new, sealed and packaged. And I am completely out of this particular puzzle. Lang, that's the name of the company. Heartburst 500 puzzle piece featuring art from Edavi. And I really did good on this one. This one sold for $19 plus ship. And then we're almost completely out of these hoodies. I've got a couple on this video. I'm down to one now as we speak. Rivalry Threads 91 Wyoming Cowboys Classic Men's Hoodie Sweatshirt new with tags. Size small. This one sold for $7 plus ship. And the reason why, guys, that I had marked it down so low is because I've had these hoodies for almost 2 years, 2 seasons. And I am down to literally one, and I am ready to just get rid of it, having an area in my storage area hanging up so where I can put more things hung up. So I was happy. I got my money back plus about 250% markup. Next up, Knox Rose Green Pinion Cream Plaid Long Sleeve Dress, perfect for the season. Size 3X, new with tag. And this one sold for $17 plus ship. And some people are thinking ahead. They're thinking sports. They're thinking winter. This one is, and I still have about 2 bags of these left in particular of Iowa State Cyclones. This is the NCAA Iowa State Cyclones Troop Knit Beanie, and this is brand new with tag. All of them are. And this one in particular sold for $10 plus ship. And yes, we are not a violent team here at Madcap Toys in the Toy Barn, but we do sell Halloween costume props for folks that dress up in Halloween and need something to carry. And so this little plastic lovely was interesting to pack, and the cool thing is I was able to ship it priority mail in those long boxes 2 days before they stopped doing the priority mail. So whew, on that one. Amscan Suit Yourself Classic Axe, and it's still in transit. And this one sold for $9 plus ship. So glad for that. So I'm going to have to look at Poshmark with the long stuff, because I would have to do some frankenboxing or cutting or something with the brown boxes just to try to stick those long things in on Poshmark. So I got to get that done. And lastly, I need to pack this today after this video into a brown Ground Advantage box. Rivalry Threads 91 Wyoming Cowboys Classic Men's Hoodie Sweatshirt, new with tags, size small. So I'm sold out on the smalls. I think I have 1 medium left, and that is it on all of it. Sold for $13 plus shipping to boot. So 15 items on Poshmark. We still keep selling on the other sites. Make no mistake about that. And been continuing. Still selling some bigger toys in the upcoming shows. You're going to see where I've sold a Blue's Clues book, electronic book with Leapfrog and some other things. So bigger items, which means I'm going to have to probably place an order very soon on my 16 by 8 by 12s boxes, because I am down to, I think, 3 now. And during Q4, the big items sell a lot. So that is something I will have to do in the upcoming weeks. So because I just completed an order of my 10 8x6s, and right now I'm okay with that size, and I'm okay with the 666s. So trying to keep going with that inventory. So I don't have much else to say. What do you guys think about that? Should Ground Advantage in the post office with that and priority mail, should they just give up saying they offer insurance on it, or actually commit to what they say they're going to do? Let me know in the comments below. We would love to hear from you. But until next time, guys, bye-bye.